I started doing my reading and it wanted to it just did some stupid shit because it's Mercury retrograde. But also, I'm a truth teller and I will always have issues with my electronics because they like to try to silence me. Anyway, I'm Queen Bree Vixen. I am a tarot reader, but more than that, you can check out my bio for more. Um, I am here to give you guys messages. Ooh. And someone doesn't want me to, if you can tell. Anyway, so let me go ahead and excuse me. First one that came out and I wanted to keep it out was Memories of Love. Because it also, I look at Memories of Love as it being able to be about a passed on loved one as well. Can I get one on the table, please, Spirit? One on the table. What is the message they need to know? Intuition. I only take them upright, okay? If Spirit tells me to take it reverse, I will. Other than that, no. What else? Choose wisely. 672. So, let me keep going. What's the message? Other than falling on the floor. Okay, you gave me a lot. Disconnect, boredom, passion ignited, mental conflict, temptation. I'm really looking at this as somebody that passed on. And I'm thinking of it as somebody trying to give you a message of telling you you need to start choosing wisely. The passion that's inside of you needs to be ignited because the mental conflict that you're having is causing boredom and disconnect from the world, right? From your intuition. And it's causing temptations. And those temptations can be anything from overthinking to addictions to even just freaking selling your soul. I mean, at the bottom is spiritual strength and emotional withdrawal. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 6, 7. What else? I don't know why they always fall. Anyway, base chakra, the root chakra. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's like you gotta get yourself together, dog. You gotta start from the bottom. Now we're here, type thing. I feel like I'm talking more to a masculine energy than a feminine. But there's no gender with energy, so yeah. If you work on being more grounded in life, you'll end up being able to get your wishful fulfillment because you're not able to right now because you're not using your intuition. It's not your passion is not ignited yet. There's somebody that's trying to tell you this. Or yeah, this is somebody that's trying to tell you this, that you need to start choosing wisely. Get out of your head. Because this disconnect and boredom that you got from yourself or from life or grieving or whatever it is giving you temptations, and you need to go back to square one and do the root chakra situation. The base, right? And that's the truth. But also, if you look at that, this is a scale. Sometimes we have to admit the truth to ourselves. waiting game. Now with the waiting game card, I look at this as, you see how there's a tree and how there's roots and then there's the branches and stuff. Sometimes you have to wait for the roots to grow in order for the tree to grow. So I look at this as you looking at it as growing, evolving. I really feel like I'm talking to a male. I want to say masculine energy. Even if it's a female, if it's for you, it's for you. Because messages are for anyone. If you're supposed to know, you're supposed to know, right? Deception and envy, that's what you got around you. And I feel like you feel that. I feel like you feel that because you have a light, right? Movement, choices, and decisions. You got to figure out choose wisely. Choose which way you're going to go because you need to change that. Your throat chakra, your throat chakra, you are, moving on. And then destiny. So if you speak up, not even just speak up, if you just literally just pay attention to your intuition and there's something inside of you that you want to go towards, that mental conflict is getting in the middle of that. Conflict and defeat, like you just deceit. All there is just a whole bunch of conflicts and mental stuff. Once you get that taken care of and you accept the deception and envy, you could have envy and because sometimes envy could be where you see something that someone has and you don't have it anymore. Like, for instance, if somebody's parent passed away and they don't have their parent anymore, it could be considered envy even though it's bitter. You know what I mean? I feel like somebody might be a little more on the bitter side. My phone is going off as confirmation. I feel like somebody might be more on the bitter side than deception and envy. I feel like they feel deceived by somebody leaving, right? But they envy people. Like, look at him. Like, he's really looking like I'm a nice person, but I don't like that you have what I had to let go of. Type shit. Okay? Crown chakra. This is where you get your downloads from up above. You need to pay attention to that. You need to align your chakras, okay? Started from the bottom, now we're here, okay? From the bottom to the top. That's literally the bottom to the top right there. And then you'll be able to move forward, okay? So this crown chakra has to do with this mental conflict. You might have to give yourself, there might be somebody that might need to go to rehab. I'm gonna be real, right? Because I keep feeling like somebody needs to grow, but they need to be in a facility or something to grow. I don't know if you feel like you need to go to rehab or if you have a substance problem, but if you do, nothing's wrong with help. We all need help in life. Moving on, right? You want to be able to have a real life. Not just in mental conflict and it's like you're living in the cloud of just negativity, it seems like, and that's not really you. You're suffering in silence. You're not showing people. I'm digging inside you right now. I'm seeing what you're not telling people, but also I'm seeing what you're not admitting to yourself. Okay. So, and also, I'm telling you what this person that passed away, I don't know who it is. I feel like it's a father figure, but somebody passed away and it really is trying to give you a message. One more. Fertility. This is where you're able to grow and you're able to create. you're able to blossom. I feel like there needs to be some growing to do, but it has to do with starting from your roots, you know? It has to do with some type of restart, and it's probably a restart because of the way that you're feeling. It's going to feel totally different when you start paying attention to yourself and take authority of yourself. You see how first off, see how this is a man, right? Secondly, it says authority. Thirdly, you see how there's a halo around them? That's the light that is dim right now. And you need to brighten that light because that light is also your protection in life. Okay? Most of the people that fuck with me, they're spiritual. So y'all have a light. I mean, there's a light right here. Sorry, wrong camera. There's a light right here. Okay? Patience. Patience, my darling. Patience. There's some things like you can't force a chicken to cook faster, right? There's just some things we just have to wait for. So financial and material changes will happen when you start getting a different mindset on life, because you're gonna start feeling different. You're gonna start wanting different things. You're gonna start having different standards, triumphant and success. Yes. But one thing you have to do is you have to do some sacrificing with certain things, which is probably, if you are in an addiction situation, let it go. And it doesn't matter what it is. It could be codependency. It could be food. It could be men. It could be whatever it is. Whatever keeps you trapped in your fear, you need to fix that, because it's keeping you away from being able to, first off, be balanced. Secondly, you're not being able to accelerate in life. But this is what you deserve. You deserve to have an acceleration in life. One more. I keep saying one more. Uno más. They said dos más. Rest in rejuvenation and truth. Get into your truth by resting and rejuvenating. Look, I mean, I don't know. I might be talking to somebody that needs to go to some type of retreat. Or not retreat, because these bitches be going to some type of facility or somewhere where you can just get away, because you got to find yourself, right? This came out twice, and I don't even know how it got back in the day. I don't know, whatever. Again, sacral chakra, you got to work on your chakras, and then you'll step into your power, and you'll be able to see the spiritual and material come together. Once you start getting this mental crap together, just keep faith in yourself. Keep faith in yourself. Okay? What's at the bottom? New beginnings. That will be what happens, right? What's at the top? Foundation and achievements. This is literally what you'll be getting. New beginnings and a foundation and achievements. When you start realizing that there's certain things that you need to change, even if it's just going to therapy, even if you have to go for grieving, obstacles and challenges and awareness, maybe you might need to go for grieving. Light and shadow. Yeah, I'm going to stop there. You guys need to make sure that you guys just keep a journal. Whatever is screwing with your brain, make sure you let it go. Okay? Because these people don't deserve to have a hold on your brain like that. They do not. They do not. I just want to see what 3 cards come out. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can interpret something for you guys. Was I saying how people need to get out? Like they need to start doing things, right? It's time for you to start getting creative. It's time for you to start getting into I'm literally kind of hearing like childlike things. I start coloring, or go to like a playground, or be around children. Like that type of stuff really does make you feel better. Okay, juggling reversed. I said pretty. Right? I'm not taking all that. Okay, the spirit said, "Yeah, you are." All right. Also, be careful because there could be a King of Wands that's going to be rushing his way in, but he's coming up as a Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody that you like kind of made a decision on, and I say kind of because it seems like this person is from your past, but you also want to make something happen, but you need to go. This person got to go. This person is rushing in to leave. This person is good for a ride, but this person is not a ride or die. Okay. The Seven of Swords was about to pop out. Queen of Wands reversed in the world. He has somebody anyway. And they need to be done, okay? Or you're this King of Wands and you need to be done with this trick. Oh, no, I didn't call it that. My spirits are just something else. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. Oh, I wanted to give you guys I like to leave things off on a good note with something, right? Some good type of message. The angels of guidance, they want you to know that a renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. Okay? So if you're worried about a direction in life, just know that the angel of guidance has heard you and you just need to have faith, right? Angel of union. A partnership is blessed and destined for greatness. Uno más. Just take the top one. Goddess of oneness. I love this picture. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at this moment. So this also could be renewed sense of direction, purpose will soon manifest. If you're trying to manifest somebody in your life, this person's probably coming. Yeah, so we got angel of soul love right here. Time to look at how you value yourself, issues of self-love. So before you have your union, you definitely are going to have to make sure you have self-love. How are you going to love if you don't love yourself? Right? So we're going to leave it there. 3 of Wands, just keep looking forward to the future. Okay. And I will come back with another message for you guys some other time soon. I'll make sure to try doing more readings. I don't like showing my face. I'm surprised I'm showing my freaking cards, but it's because people like to siphon your energy and ponder you when it comes to these karmic spiritual narcissists. And by the way, I'm a whistleblower. So I'm a whistleblower to the spiritual narcissist. I have a podcast. You should check it out. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.